Alright, so this is about this rent-seeking crap that's creeping its way into the music software after it already ruined Photoshop. It made it like something like you have to be rich to use. This is Reason 1.0. I bought it in the year 2000, and I was amazed by it. I was just blown away, and I finally had enough money and some free time to play with it on Christmas vacation. This is the year 2000 going into 2001. And I had this shit shipped to me, and I was so excited. And yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. I didn't really make much, but I was just getting to know Reason. It was a lot of fun. I got all high and like, fooled around with synthesizers. But I just want to make a point here. I'm not just showing this off. Okay, you can't call me a guy who just wants free software. Okay, this is Reason 4. I'm not going to show the serial number. This is Reason 5, my personal favorite. I'm going to be installing this on a MacBook, a Pro, an old MacBook Pro that I got off Craigslist. Sort of to prove a point, maybe. We'll see if it works out or if it's a flop. I believe this is Reason 9 or 7. Don't want to show the serial number, of course, but not that it really matters anymore. This is, because of what I'm talking about, this is Reason 2.5. This was like a milestone for Reason. They really came a long way with this one. The cheeseball Reason sound was kind of gone by then, and they gave you enough effects and tools to shape it and make it sound like it was really hardware. They finally got, in my opinion, this is when they finally made a Reason like pro, like pros could use it. Like I'm a hobbyist, and then we get to that too. Like I'm not really a pro musician, but anyway, you'll see the point here in a minute. Yeah, the rest of the stuff is just serial numbers and fucking pamphlets and shit. And then the old manual. This is kind of cool. This is like the Reason 1.0 manual. So obviously, and I've got other versions that they don't sell the physical product anymore because everything's online, and I understand that. That's fine. Because, it's just the way it's easier, it's more efficient. Why print out CDs and make boxes when you can just download shit off the internet? But the point is, yeah, this is really old. I mean, this box could drink if it was alive, legally, But the point is that kind of like that is so dope. I mean, that's in the year 2000. That is advanced. By the way, this is some of the most advanced, like in terms of not advanced, but well, yeah, it's advanced, and it doesn't crash. It just doesn't crash. I mean, Windows 98 and this, and it didn't crash. I was so impressed. Like all shit did was crash back then, over and over again, lose all your shit. So, but what I'm mad about right now is that this company is moving towards that Adobe model of monthly rent seeking, where you got to like sign up on a per month basis. Now I know they offer the full version, and the upgrades for people like me who've been customers since the beginning. I think we deserve more personally. If you've been a customer this long, like, I don't know. I'm kind of getting insulted when I have to pay $120 just to get the new tool, just one little thing or something like that. It's just, I get it. People need to earn a living, but and everybody's copying software. I just want to prove a point that I'm not one of those kinds of people. But I'm not doing the rent-seeking thing. Like, I'm just not going to do it because, first of all, even if I can afford it, I won't always be able to necessarily. Like, I might have a budget problem. I've had that happen before in last few years. Second, this is unfair to, like, what about the people who are actually trying to make money in music? Do you know how broke most of them are? Like, at first, most of them? I mean, they don't make much money in the music. I mean, and to me, it's kind of insulting to want to give them, I mean, in one way, I think I see your point, because it's like, oh, but it's just a little bit a month, it's the same price as your coffee, or they always say that bullshit. It's kind of like my boss at my work. I go, it's just $20, and she goes, everything's fucking $20. Like, you have to watch your expenses, and she's right. I adapted that attitude immediately. Like, I totally got it. So, this rent-seeking shit where you don't own your software, that you get this landlord. I mean, I can take this Reason 1.0 and install it on some clamshell Mac made in 1997 and probably have it work. I'm not going to do that. It's going to be so slow. I'm doing something a little different. I got a MacBook Pro, and I'm going to install Reason 5 because I think that's when they finally introduced Thor, the synthesizer. So that's when like shit started getting good, and they didn't do this like, oh, we're a DAW too, like you can record your band too. Like that's not what Reason was supposed to be about. But I know people ask for features and stuff. Anyway, I'm just letting you guys know at Propellerhead, I love you guys, but I will not, simply not, like if you guys move to a rent-seeking Adobe model, I'm gone. I'm gone, and I've been a customer since the beginning, dude. You might want to listen to people like me, you know, and I'm not the only one out there. There's a lot of people that are pissed off about this. I mean, like, what they did to Adobe with this all monthly fee thing, it's just wrong. So yeah, have a good, what's left of the weekend up there. I don't know, what time is it even in Sweden? But, all right.